What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Good morning. It is time for the Super Show. We are here. It is Monday, and we love you all. We got a fun show planned. We actually have a rundown, unlike Wednesday when we just took questions, which was still pretty fun. I think we had a good little run here. You're going to notice we've switched spots today. Why did we switch spots today? It's very simple. So, Gator Pete. This is Gator Pete's last week here on the show. Gator Pete got a job offer that he couldn't turn down. It's a really good opportunity, and he's gonna sit here Gator Pete got a really good opportunity, so he's gonna be moving on at the end of the week. His last day will be Friday. So as we kind of get ready to put new folks into place and figure out what we're doing next, we're switching spots for the week. So I'm running the board. Haha, it's me. So
You're the producer now.
I'm the producer now. So I also I noticed because I don't have the glaring bright white lights on me, I look really dark.
It's bright over here.
It is. You're like, what the heck?
There's a lot of lights.
There is a lot of lights over there. I just look very, very, very tan when I'm not having the lights.
Which I'm probably look like a ghost.
So anyway, welcome to the Super Show, everybody. We got some good ones today. We're going to get started right now. Remember, go hang out with us at gamersheavenpnw.com. We have Pioneer on Thursday. We got another Practice Pioneer tournament before the RCQ that's going to be held Saturday. So come hang out with us. So don't forget, Wednesday Draft, Thursday Pioneer, Friday Commander. We got Street Fighter on Saturday. We got the RCQ on Saturday. We had a great weekend of tournaments. Holy smokes, X-Wing and Warhammer came through. By the way, we want to congratulate Alex Ballart, whose orcs emerged victorious. The Xenos were victorious coming out of the Warhammer tournament. Check the Facebook page. We got some good pictures of Alex with his store championship trophy for this season. And we got to give away a lot of fun stuff that we got from Games Workshop. So that was a really good time. We had fun. Yes, the Wah. He won training with the Wah.
Yeah. His orcs are crazy.
What was really great about the tournament is it went down to the last match.
Really?
It was
close then.
I was looking at the standings as we went into round 4, and I was like, you know what? Depending on how this one goes out, 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all up for grabs.
Okay.
Depending on how everything kind of iced out, right?
Do you remember what armies were?
So it was Eldari. We had some Eldari with some Knights. We had Necrons.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Nids.
Yep.
Space Wolves. I'm forgetting.
No. I was just curious. The orcs won. Alex and his orcs are tenacious.
Yes.
Notoriously. So, and I was just curious, what rip firstborn Marines.
Yes, so I didn't want to jump into that topic because I'm still looking into it. Yes, GW is pushing the Legends and discontinuing a bunch of firstborn Marine models. And the Space Marine community is very upset this morning.
Don't worry, they'll bring it back in 12th edition.
They're moving on. I've had this theory for a long time that Primaris was the way they were going. And I think a lot of it has to come down to they can't trademark Space Marine. They tried. They sued somebody over it and lost. Right?
It's embarrassing.
So yeah, I think that it really comes down to they need something that they can protect the trademark a little better.
Space Soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah. So everyone's going to cross Rubicon. I think what you're going to see in 11th edition, storyline-wise, and Phil and I have had arguments about this, I think you're going to see Chaos figure out how to make Primaris Marines.
Oh.
I think they're going to figure out how to make Primaris Marines in.
I mean, that'll be some...
I think you're going to see either a chapter or a portion of a chapter from the storyline fall to Chaos.
Yeah. You can buy callback new versions of them in a few years.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll do
that. So I think that what's going to end up happening is either a portion of a chapter is going to fall to Chaos that are full of Primaris Marines, and then Fabius Bile, like the YouTube chat's bringing up, is going to get the genetics they need to do Primaris Marines in Chaos. And I think that's I think that's probably where it's going in 11th edition. I think they're working that direction. Again, they lost a bunch of copyright stuff.
Do you think 11th edition will be in 2026?
Yep.
No.
3 years. That generally is their cycle.
No.
Yep, that's generally the cycle.
Okay. I get it. They got to make money. But then they don't sell books anymore. So.
Well, no, they're doing codexes. It's very confusing. They keep having to walk stuff back. And again, overall, the launch of 10th has been fairly successful. People are pretty happy with 10th edition, right? It plays a little cleaner. It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Army construction is 10 times easier. The new Army Builder app that they put out for 10th edition is...
You said it's good.
It's really good.
Good.
I really like it. Like, I was surprised at how good... Especially after the dumpster fire that was the one they released during 9th.
Yeah, I mean,
this one is solid.
It makes it more accessible. I know just building an army, like, before that, it's partially, I say, why I haven't played.
Yep.
Because it's like, what do you do?
Yep. 11th will come out with Wildsville during cycles from standard. That's true. All right, we're going to move on to our first topic today. And obviously the chat already picked up on it. X going to give it to you. The title for today's stream. Why? Because Twitter is now X. I'm going to leave you with that for a moment. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, my God. We have many times on the show, for various reasons, because it's very funny, chronicled the like, telenovela that has become Twitter.com. Look at Pete's face. I love this. So, yeah, last night, early this morning, they announced that Twitter is now X. It's a thing. They're doing it.
It's dumb. Like, dumb.
Yeah. This is not the first time he's tried to do this, right? They tried to do it with PayPal to turn it into X.com, right? Before that all got all goomped, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's his deal with X?
He really likes it. There's X that he tried to do with PayPal. There's SpaceX. His son is named as X.
I bet he spells all plural words with Z instead of S at the end.
Probably. Twitter is now X, powered by AI, is the other thing that their new CEO put out this morning. And I don't know what that means. I really don't understand.
Please don't do that yet.
What that means.
There's there's a lot of AI and bots on Twitter, so maybe...
The best meme I saw about this was that because Elon is the quintessential Gen Xer and they're kind of the lost generation, that he keeps trying to get people to pay attention to him because nobody wants to pay attention to Gen X.
That was my thought. I was like, man, what a Gen X move.
That is a very Gen X move.
Try to name everything X.
X. Apparently it's 1993.
Twitter Blues with a Z.
And this is the thing. Why are you going to buy Twitter, which was before this a reasonably successful social media franchise, with a brand, with an identity, and then apparently... And then just trash the whole thing. And then, look, now we're not even going to be Twitter anymore. We're going to be X.
X. ECKS is going to be the new stock market call sign. I don't
understand what they're doing.
And okay, so here's what kind of, I don't want to say offends me, but I saw this morning, like last night, where he was like, hey, chat, please do the new X logo, the best one by tonight. We'll get it. I'm just like, so spend $44 billion, free graphic design? It's just a font is all it is. It's not Mallow, I think. I saw something earlier this morning was like, it's just a standard Unicode font. That's all the X logo is. It's just a font.
Well, and apparently he put out something. The funniest one I saw was he was like, all right, so the best X logo that I see by the end of the day will be the thing tomorrow. And then somebody replied with the Confederate battle flag. And I about died. I was like, dude.
Yo.
They're killing you out there.
I also found it funny of all of the clearly like AI generated art. And people were like, this is great graphic design. And everybody knows anything about graphic design. Like, no, that doesn't print well. There's too much. No.
I really don't understand what he's doing. He's really pushing the Twitter Blue too, because now he's like, we'll pay you for the ads that come in your replies if you get Twitter Blue. And I'm like,
no.
Nobody's going to buy Twitter Blue. Not enough people are going to buy Twitter Blue for you to want to bother with it.
No. I mean, and we had this brief discussion the other day. If before the Elon takeovers, let's say 2016, if Twitter had been like, you know what, added value, if you want to spend $8 and help us out for like these things, like a character extension or whatever, extended video upload, people probably would have bit.
Yep.
A few people, not everybody. I wouldn't have, but some people would have, without any real backlash to it.
I really don't understand. I really don't. So anyway, Twitter is X now. I see people being like, all right, screw this. I'm going to Blue Sky. I'm going to Thread. Like, and the thing is that Threads had that initial spike, and then their traffic went way down, right?
Yeah.
And now I think they're going to start peeling back up because, again, you have to show value in the platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. Nobody understands what he's doing. So good luck to X.
Powered by AI.
Powered by AI, whatever the hell that means. I don't know how you power a social media network with AI, but good luck, Elon. Like, what? Just
you lay off all your developers and then hire somebody who can write prompts, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so let us know what you think about the change from Twitter to X. Pete is incredulous. It's great. All right. To answer a quick chat, why are we on the wrong sides? We announced right at the beginning of the thing, this is Pete's last week on the show, so I'm running the board this week so that I can get more practice. I do this for Identico, but this board's a little different than my Identico setup, and Pete had made some changes specifically for this show so that we had, that I wasn't familiar with, that I hadn't fiddled with because, again, I have not been producing the show.
You missed an opportunity for a story. I kicked in the shower curtain and said, I'm going to be in front of the good camera now.
See, there you go.
There's no door. It's a shower curtain.
So that's why this week I will be on this side of the board. More will come this week. Pete is going to be with the Gamers Heaven crew until Friday. Friday is Pete's last day.
Yes.
Pete got a job offer that he had to take, and I don't begrudge anybody that.
Plus, I'm crazy.
Pete and Taylor both got opportunities professionally that were unpass-upable. Couldn't pass them up. So, again, no hard feelings to anybody, right? So, this is all...
No, I didn't just walk out one day and like, bye.
No. I've known about this for a little while now. We started prepping Pete's transition plan. This is just the most visible to y'all that's coming. Yes, real life stuff comes first. So yes, we have loved having Pete on the show. I think Pete has been great. I love the interactions that Pete and I have had over the last, God, what is it, about 6 months now? 5 months that we've been doing the show?
It's about 6.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's what's going on. While we get ready to go into our next topic, don't forget, if you have any questions or stuff you saw over the weekend or in the last week that we didn't cover on the show, throw them into the chat, either on YouTube or TikTok or Twitch, because we're in all of them. Hi, Twitch chat. Hi, TikTok chat. You guys can throw your topics into the chat window, and we will try and get to them at the end of the show. So let me know what you guys want to talk about today, because we got some stuff, but we'll have room at the end of the show for your topics.
With some good ones. These lights are bright. Let's go.
Let's go. Pete, you know, get your good Pete questions in. All right. Next one. Our next topic today, Barbie and Oppenheimer, right? Which everybody was expecting to be very, very successful.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody was expecting it to be really good, right? But the box office projections had Barbie right around 100 million and Oppenheimer right around 60 million. Barbie got over 150.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer cracked 80, making it the best box office weekend since COVID. Period. Right?
I'm glad that they could successfully split that traffic too.
And I think it's because they're such very different movies, yes. Right? I know my daughter went with one of her friends yesterday to go see Barbie. I still want to see it. They actually called me like, I know you want to see it. Are you going to be duh? I was like, yeah, go ahead and go see Barbie. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it yet. I did look at Oppenheimer tickets on Friday, and unless you wanted to be in the first 3 rows,
yes.
It was toast.
I thought about going to see it and saw that, and I was like, nope.
You do not want to be in the first 3 rows for Oppenheimer.
I'm not going to watch a nuclear explosion in the second row.
It's gonna be like those. It's gonna be like those one commercials. You remember the one God. They were the music commercials with the guys in the chair and the stuff's blowing his face back from the 90s. Like that would be what it would be like seeing Oppenheimer in the first 3 rows. You'd be like.
I went to see was it Return of the King or The Two Towers in IMAX with some friends. The only seats we had to go to Nashville for IMAX. Mm-hmm. The only seats were the second row. So I'm sitting there, Lord of the Rings IMAX. What's happening? It's so much that close.
It's lots of first 3 rows are the ones that get vaporized. I love that. That is probably true. Here's the thing. I think this says a lot about the movie business. I actually think this makes SAG and the Screenwriters Guild's strikes more powerful.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You can't do these films with AI. You can't do these films with crap, right? And here's the thing. Anybody in the studio systems who's like, people aren't going to the movies anymore, right? Yeah. Mario crossed $1 billion, right? Barbie and Oppenheimer did a $230 million combined opening weekend. By the way, the last time there was this level of combined opening weekend, it involved a Star Wars movie or a Jurassic movie.
Yeah,
right?
Whoa.
These are not sequels. They're not things with a built-in thing or anything like that. I mean, it shows that people are still wanting to see movies in the theaters. They want to see these really original things.
Yeah. I mean, again, it was Indiana Jones, but I went and I was like, yeah, I am glad that I saw it in theaters. Now, I would happily go see both of those in theaters.
Mm-hmm. I still intend to. Yeah. As soon as I get good tickets for Oppenheimer.
It also helps that they... Yeah, true. They also released it, like, there's not been anything for a couple weeks, right?
Mission Impossible was last weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's I don't want to say different audience. That's just a different kind of movie. But yeah, like, you're kind of... They're sort of on this release island. Mm-hmm. They're 2 very different films.
Middle of summer vacation.
And I suspect there were a lot of people that did the double feature to cheer themselves up after Oppenheimer to Barbieheimer. I actually think that there were quite a few people that did that. So
I think it's great. And here's the thing, they leaned into it. Mm-hmm. They really leaned into the kind of the Barbenheimer and, hey, these are 2 different movies, but go see both and it's fun. All the reviews that came out for both these films say they're phenomenal.
I believe it. I mean, you have, with Barbie, you have so many good on-screen talent and just, what'd you say, subversive? Mm-hmm. And then you have a Christopher Nolan feature, which
many people are saying this is his best film ever.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of, it's every time he delivers.
Yeah. By the way, the last time there was a double movie, one of the last times there was a double movie feature that did this well, where it was kind of like this, and this was actually him too. It was The Dark Knight, and I want to say it was like The Incredibles 2 released the same weekend.
Not what I was going to guess, but that works.
Yeah. Mission Impossible had a good first weekend. It did have a good first weekend. I'm sure the drop for this week, I haven't had a chance to look, but I can probably try and pull it up really quick.
That one seems like an initial release week thing, and then people are going to watch it at home after that. It
actually fell under that Sound of Freedom movie. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning did 6.
There's an asterisk
for that. Barbie did 155, Oppenheimer 80, Sound of Freedom 20, Mission Impossible 19.5, and Indiana Jones did another 6. Those are your top 5 for the weekend?
20 million asterisk. 1 million in actual sales.
Yeah.
I'm not holding back.
It was a really good movie for the movies. A really good weekend for the movie theaters.
Good. Glad to see it. Then we got Ninja Turtles in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I think that the studios have really got to get their heads around. It's not that people don't want to go to the movies. They're not going to go see derivative crap anymore. They're just not.
That's what I'm saying. Well, Fast and the Furious, but I think the last one didn't do very well.
No, Fast X was a complete... In fact, here's the thing. Barbie's opening weekend...
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to double check.